Adults are good at sneaking away and going to sleep. Mm-hmm. And that's like an instinctual skill that you develop over time. Mm-hmm. If you're bad at sneaking away as an adult, you skipped out on a bunch of times where you were supposed to do that to gain that experience.
Yeah. We've got a beard hair.
Gross.
I don't know if you could see this.
Welcome to the tutorial. This is a beard hair. Real gross.
Looks like I'm going to have to take some tweezers to this thing.
I think that there are... Yeah?
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
So sorry.
Rubber around. Rubbing it around. And we rub it around. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm so sorry.
I'm getting sick of it.
Yeah. Okay.
That was fun. Did you immediately run into another one with your bath? Did you have a good time on vacation, Zoe?
I did.
Why?
Hair number 2.
Okay, we don't need to... Okay, Zoe is now presenting camera number 3 with hair number 2.
Is that even camera still even on?
Just stop touching it.
Okay,
and you'll find
I can't
less.
if I come close to this because no one can ever hear me. And then I'm talking into this and I got a fucking beard hair stabbing me in the mouth. In the mouth, and then it's like fucking...
We have a real stupid time here on the show.
So I did have a great time.
How could they not hear you with that mouth?
Okay.
No, you had a real great time.
This has been welcome to our podcast. We've got sponsors.
Zoe got real drunk and fell asleep in the cabana. So that's why she was trying to save it. She was trying to say, listen, you know I'm getting sprawled out.
That did happen.
Zoe was like, listen, you know I'm getting sprawled the fuck out.
It was a total accident.
What happened, Zoe?
I had a bit too much to drink and started off with mimosas. Not the day of the holding of the cabanas, just so you know.
I also want to say, if you're not 21 years of old, it's not responsible to drink alcohol or eat marijuana. And you shouldn't. Okay? Now listen to Zoya, your stepmom, set a bad example for you. Go ahead, Zoe. Tell them what you did.
I drank the alcohols, and it started around 9:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And it was a slow and steady pace until tequila happened. I wasn't ready for it.
And tequila. And then tequila. Then tequila.
So tequila happened, and it was all downhill after that.
Everything went real Donald Hill after that.
Downhill, right down, tumble, heels over head.
But
Ass
you,
over tea kettle,
you had a
whatever.
good time. I had a good time.
But it was hilarious the way it kind of happened because I didn't. So like I had stopped. So we had mimosas, and then I was drinking water, and it was fine. And then Truly happened, or a White Claw, or something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Got yelled at. Me and Ryan got yelled at.
For what?
For having outside drinks. They said no outside drinks unless it's in a cup. So we ended up just like pouring it into a cup.
You were just drinking it out of your hands at that point.
Yeah, like this. like holding, like scooping water.
Like you were being a survivor man and you were by a babbling creek.
Yeah. I actually pierced a hole in the side of it and was just like,
That's tight.
yeah. So got yelled at a little bit, felt guilty about it. So I ordered a Paloma, which it was a slushy Paloma, which was delicious, by the way.
I had never heard that word
A Paloma?
until this vacation.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
What is a Paloma?
It is like a grapefruit tequila based drink.
Great.
And it's really nice. It's tart. It's refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice day drink.
Yeah.
And I had 1, 2, 3 too many.
Yeah. That's
'Cause
three
that's all
beyond what you're supposed to have.
Because that's my limit. Like that is like max limit 3 drinks. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too old to be drinking like that. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was.
You
And
thought
I
you were
knew-
getting Buck Cherry. Crazy
And
town.
at one point we were in the
Come my
pool
lady.
and it just like it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I literally just didn't say anything to anybody, got up out of the pool, walked to the cabana, and immediately passed out.
And you slept like you were sleeping at home. Which means you put all of you on as much as possible.
Well,
And you marked
No.
your terre-haute.
everyone was like in the pool still. You guys, I don't know how long I was sleeping there.
Adults are good at sneaking away and going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like an instinctual skill that you develop over time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're bad at sneaking away as an adult, you skipped out on a bunch of times where you were supposed to do that to gain
Yeah,
that
yeah.
experience.
And then I remember Mike like touching my feet, waking me up. And I was like, do you have everything?
And you're like, dude, I have everything. And then you're like, order Diet Coke. Did you order to one Diet Coke to the room? And then you told me to close the tap. And I did. And the number was astounding.
No, it wasn't.
And I cried because I was like, that's it for this month, I guess.
That's not how it went down.
It was either buy cereal or watch Zoya do that. And I did.
And then we went back to the room. I think we had a bit of a conversation.
That's what you want to call it.
Don't remember it. Actually, I remember some of it. And then I fell asleep, right?
You told me to get you chicken tacos if we went to dinner. And I said, does that mean you're not coming to dinner? And then you said,
I like the fade out. The fade out was good.
yeah. Dude, you were, I hung out with you for a little while and you were sleeping on me and then you were being really quiet. And this is how I know you're drunk. Every once in a while you go. Like you really got to fight for it every now and again.
Right, right.
Yeah. You
And then-
sleep deep.
And then all of a sudden, Mike comes back in. Still don't hear him. I didn't hear him get ready. Didn't hear him leave.
That's because I'm an adult and I'm good at sneaking in and out.
That's worrisome, no?
No, that was the...
Sneaking in and out of our house, out of our love.
Literally, the last 7 minutes of this podcast, we're talking about how adults are good at sneaking in and out.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, he's like, Zoe, I got tacos for you. I'm like, did I miss dinner? I'm like, what the fuck? What time is it? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
It felt great though.